Do you ever wake up in the morning and you have a really stiff low back? What if I told you all you have to do is this one move and it will fix it? Just like that. All you have to do is that, right? Can't you do that? No? You can't get in that position? I hear you. I can do that position because I've been doing a lot of stuff before. And that's why what I show you is the steps that you have to do before to get to that level. So that's really the ultimate goal, to be able to get into that position, not hurt so easily, over 40. So that's like the goal, right? And so, but what are the steps to get there? And that's where I want to help you through it, because I know that I didn't just wake up and I can't just do that for the rest of my life. I've been broken, I've been injured, I've had pain and had to figure it out, and I've had to put in my time, my rolling time. And that's why it's time to roll, you guys. Like, you can do all the stretching, your quads, all you want, like this. And you know, you think your low back is stiff. There's work to be done, you guys. And so that's why I created the travel roller, because I had the worst low back pain. I had the worst IT band pain and neck pain, and I'm still rolling. And you know, I'm always feeling my best when I'm filming these videos for you guys, because I really thoroughly go through all of my myofascial release moves perfectly. What are the steps to get your hip flexors and your quads unlocked? Well, first is really education, understanding your anatomy of your body and what is it that you are even suffering from. And most people are, because we sit all day long and then we drive in our cars and we're sitting on a couch and we have bad posture, and then we go ride a bicycle and our hip flexors are tight and your core is weak and your glutes are weak and you wonder why you can't get into shape, and you're always in this cycle of pain and just like stiffness. And so today I woke up and I did like an inventory of my body. I actually just had a cold for a whole week, so I wasn't exercising, coming off some neck injuries, and so my body's not like primed and perfect, but I'm trying to get back into it. So I'm going to go for a bike ride today. I'm like, you know, I'm going to prep my body, but might as well prep it and show you guys what I'm doing. So first thing I did is I took off my shoes and I started rolling my feet. Okay, that's the first step. Remember, your superficial back line starts at your feet, so you want to start there. Then I usually go through a whole back line, but today I'm focusing on my hip flexors to be able to get into that position, because I'm going to be biking. So I want to unlock my hip flexors and quads because they are feeling a little bit thick, tight, dense. I've been doing some reverse lunges this week, and so I'm just feeling it, right? So I'm gonna get out my travel roller and I'm gonna start rolling my quads. So it fits perfectly in your hip flexors here. So make sure you just get right into the hip flexors. And remember, we're doing this is how we roll, rocking and rolling style. So we're going forward and back, but then it's the shearing side to side, right? So we're gonna roll through the whole length of the quad, through the knee, towards the hip flexors. And oh, you guys must be cursing because it's in pain right now. If you have a big foam roller and it doesn't hurt, then you're probably not getting deep enough. And sometimes I give myself a little stretch here. Ooh. Obviously you guys are gonna have to work up to that, but you can get a band to put around your ankles as well. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your travel roller, and it has to be the travel roller because it's firm, it's dense, it has minimal foam technology. So it's harder and firmer to get into those dense, packed connective tissue fascial layers. Okay, if you're having a big foam roller, you guys, if all those bumps and things like that, it's not gonna work. It needs to have that. And the travel roller is very grippy, so it grabs the skin. So as I'm rolling, it grabs the skin. See that? Woo! This is called fascia glide, and that is the science of fascia. And that's why it is a scientific, deep, therapeutic myofascial release. This is not just general foam rolling, right? We are like engineers of our body. We are engineering because we understand and we're educated. We know what lower cross syndrome is because I tell you about it in my travel roller app. I teach you what is lower cross syndrome, and you probably have it, I have it, and I work on unwinding it on a daily basis, right? I'm going for my bike ride. I'm gonna roll up my hip flexors. I'm gonna get my quads unlocked. And I'm gonna do both sides because that's the difference between me and you. I hope that you will change to be more proactive with your myofascial release, because most people just go out for a bike ride and they're okay with having a stiff back. But I know that if I keep exercising on my stiff low back, it's just gonna get worse. I usually fix the problem, and it's quite easy because I'm doing advanced biohacking. I've been biohacking since 2007, my own body, using fascia release. Oh yeah, hit up that IT band. Okay, so hip flexors are feeling more unlocked. So I rolled my feet, rolling my quads and my hip flexors. Now I'm just gonna maybe open up a little bit of, I'm gonna take my ball here. I'm gonna put my foot like this, just gonna spread my top of my foot like that. And then I'm gonna wedge the ball in my calves. So again, I'm kind of like using my palm of my hand to kind of get the top layers of my foot, right? You can, and as you actually flex forward, oh, you can actually feel it stretching. You're like, oh man, I didn't even know I had that, but wow, that feels good. And I'm wedging and sitting onto the, yeah, there we go. Oh, because when you're like trying to do that stretch, how are you gonna get into that position, right? All right, let's give it a test. So we got hip flexor stretch. Okay, that feels good. We got this one. Oh yeah. Okay, and then we got the wall one. All right, we're gonna try that hip flexor mega advanced level stretch. Okay, ready? Here we go. Get my towel here for my knee. You can do this in the side of a bed or a wall. Get in this position. Okay, and up we go. Okay, you're this level. Make sure you are rotating your hips forward to stretch that hip flexor. And then when you're ready, you're gonna stretch straight up. Okay, so you might not be able to get that far. Okay, so you might not be able to go that far. So I recommend very soft couch, very soft pillows under your knees. And then you can use your travel roller as some support to get yourself up. So maybe you're just into this position and you can walk your roller back like this. Okay, like, okay, I feel good. Okay, this is okay. If your knee hurts, stop. Okay, this is too advanced, but here we go. Let's roll. Oh yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go for my bike ride, you guys. I am actually going to the ocean. So I'm actually riding my bike, and it's low tide right now in White Rock, BC. So I'm gonna go out there, and it's a beautiful summer day. Gonna flex my quads and hip flexors. And as I'm biking, I'm always consciously thinking, okay, activate my glutes, engage my core. Like, these are the mental thoughts that I have when I'm picking up groceries, right? I'm saying, okay, engage my glutes. I'm not gonna like, you know, do things improperly. So I'm trying to always be proactive with my health, how I move, how I feel, how I think. And really, like, you probably been watching this video for like 10 minutes or more, but you just need to spend a few minutes every day. That's the simple part, right? It's like, okay, my low back is a little bit stiff, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of stuff. Okay, Arysta says, I'm gonna roll my feet, I'm gonna roll my quads and hip flexors. I got my travel roller, and I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'm gonna add in a few things. Then you gotta get the app, you guys. It's free. This is how we roll section, plus you get a free 7-day trial on top of that. Plus there's premium programs. So there's like a 14-day reset in there, and there's a 30-day roll yourself healthy program. Plus there's tons of information in there, and you can learn a lot about your body. Learn about lower cross syndrome, and maybe you have upper cross syndrome. Maybe every time you're working on the computer, you have like that tension in your kids are yelling or something's happening, and you get that stress. And the stress really, it just tightens our body, right? And so how do you relax? And so I have found that just spending 10 minutes on my travel roller every day is really just that downtime, that like de-stress mode, that I know I'm taking care of my body. I'm getting the benefits of self-myofascial release, recovery, blood flow, activation, and then I'm also, you know, relaxing my nervous system. I'm like, I can roll my body and I can take care of my health and I can understand it. And the more in tune you are with your body, the better you're going to become. It's not just like, let's just roll my quads and it's really a process of healing. It's a process of understanding your body and connecting to yourself. And I really feel like that's the whole thing about health. How do you become connected? Connect deeper through stretches and rolling and exercise and nature. So have a great day, you guys. I hope you can try some of those exercises and pick up a travel roller. Check out my link in bio. I'll hook you up. I got your back. I got you guys. I told you guys I was biking to the ocean. Here I am. This is a great workout right from my house. And there's so much resistance biking through mud and sand at low tide. I love it. I do this like at least once a year. It's so exhilarating and such a great workout. Oh, I love it. It's just so freeing. I rolled my quads, I stretched my quads, and now I'm biking. Pulling up on those hip flexors and quads. Feels so good, you guys. Get outside. Do something adventurous for yourself. Leave your kids at home. Have fun. Hey guys, I just wanted to report that stretch that I did this morning, the hip flexor opener, the quad rolling, this extreme stuff, it has a lasting effect. So I'm just out walking and my hips are so loose and free and it feels like butter, like this. It feels so youthful and it was exactly what I needed because my hips were getting locked up and I haven't done that extreme stretch and roll and myofascial release. So it works. And it has that lasting effect throughout the day, and boom, that's how you keep doing it, keep building upon that, and then there you go, exercise. That's the secret right there.